All right. Hello, New Venture Lab. This is the assignment walkthrough for the assignment titled Assignment Number 21, 3-Year Financial Model. Use AI Co-Founder to Evaluate and Improve Final Spreadsheet. Version 3. So that is the third version of our spreadsheet that we've been making for our financial projections. So pretty simple. This was the one where we're going to actually just be optimizing with our AI co-founder. And how that will work is this. You simply will take your 3-year model, your current one, that would be the one that you submitted, the most recent one, at least for the purpose of the course, was submitted for assignment number 19. So you just take your submission from assignment number 19, throw it into the AI tool of your choice, and ask it these 8 questions, it looks like. I thought it was 7, but I guess it's 8. So it's 8 questions. Ask all of those 8 questions. You can do it at once. That's fine. To your AI co-founder, and improve your spreadsheet based on those questions. If it is that you ask ChatGPT or Claude to actually edit the spreadsheet, that's fine. I might recommend that you do it manually, only so that you can get inside of the meat and potatoes of exactly how it's working. It's really important to be able to have a firm understanding yourself of what it is, your financial model. Again, if you aren't able to keep good books, then you're not really going to be able to manage the business as it scales. So bookkeeping is extremely important, and being able to use spreadsheets is very important. So all of that said, I highly recommend to do the manual entries yourself. But if you do have your AI co-founder actually do the editing on the spreadsheet itself, make sure you double check, because sometimes the AI in 2026 still kind of makes some mistakes in spreadsheets. Maybe in a few years that is a thing of the past, but currently today it will still miss some things or miss some formulas that are in a spreadsheet. So I'm really curious what the answers to these questions will be. But you're not required to submit the actual answers to the questions. They are for your benefit. So be sure that you actually do the reading. In other words, whatever ChatGPT or Claude or whatever gives you back, make sure that you actually read it. It's very important, particularly if it is that you are passionate or deeply interested in the business idea that you've been working on. It's very important to actually go ahead and read the assignment, or rather read what the ChatGPT or Claude gives back to you. A lot of people don't. They just get the response and they submit it, or they get the response and they don't read it. And oftentimes it's really valuable information. Sometimes it's kind of like this. I think oftentimes with like the responses that we get from the AI tools, it's kind of like a lot of stuff is just kind of boilerplate, like not necessarily like super useful, but then every once in a while there's like that diamond in the rough, which is like, oops, that's the thing. That's the adjustment to my thinking that is now going to make this work. So definitely spend some time reading it, particularly, again, if you're passionate or very interested in what it is that you're working on here in this class. Okay. There is an example prompt. Or rather, it says recommended prompt in the bottom of the resources for this module, and you can use that, but you might not have to. For example, if it is that you have a project or a thread conversation in an AI tool, Claude Chat, that was from potentially assignment number, I think it was 20, where you did the feasibility report and you uploaded all of those documents. So you might just go back to that and simply add your version 3, or rather add your most recent version of your spreadsheet, and right away go into asking these questions. It's probably already trained that conversation. If you are starting from scratch on the conversation, then maybe best to check out the prompt in the resources and upload that. That's going to include re-uploading or uploading potentially for the first time all of the documents from all of the assignments that you've submitted this semester. Okay. Yeah, very important to get these questions answered and to be able to actually read what they say is going to be your best bet. As always, I'm here and happy to help. And be sure to watch the assignment, or rather the module overview video for this week. I have some important details shared in there. So, all right. Reach out if you have any questions whatsoever. I'm here and happy to help. Okay, let's have a great week. Wings up. Go Eagles. All right, bye.